What is going on, guys? This is Coach Seth back with another core workout for you this week. I got a little something special. It's going to be a good one. We're going to get you sweaty, get that core lit up. You don't need any weights, so let's get right into this. The first thing we're going to do is just get you warmed up. I'm just going to start out with some jumping jacks because I know most of you have been sitting around a whole lot, so let's just get warmed up just a little bit. Get some blood moving before we hit this core here. All right, we're going to be doing this. I might just die. We're going to be doing this for just about 30 seconds. And then we're going to get right into this. Perfect. We're going to take that right into some inchworms with a little bit of a core stretch. So I'm going to have my feet nice and close together. Big hamstring stretch. You're going to walk it all the way out. Drop the hips to the floor, open up that core just a little bit, and walk it back in. We're going to do about 5 of these, nice and slow and controlled. There we go. Take your time on these. We're not rushing through them, making sure that we're nice and ready to roll so we don't injure ourselves. We want to stay healthy. All right, almost there. Big stretch. Tilt that head back, really open up that core. Let's get one more. Up nice and tall, back down, right into it. And pop it back up, final time. All right, now, just to make sure we're safe, because we're gonna be in that plank position a lot, I'm gonna have you get your shoulders warmed up a little bit too. So, I'm just going to have you drop down into a plank, and we're going to get some nice big shoulder rotations. We're going to keep this warm up nice and quick, because I don't know if you did this before, but I just want to make sure that those shoulders are nice and loose so we're not hurting ourselves and everything's safe. Nice big rotations. All the way up and around. And let's do the same thing the opposite way. All the way up and around. Good, good, good. All right, so we are going to get right into this core workout. Today, the main portion of our core workout is going to be Tabata. So, how that's going to work? We're going to do 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and then go on to the next exercise. We're going to do 5 exercises for 3 times. So we'll do first one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one. That's 1 round, and we'll do 3 rounds like that. That's going to be the main portion of this core workout. So I'm going to go through each exercise as we get to it. So instead of you just sitting and listening to me talk for a long time, I'm just going to go over the first exercise. So for this first round, you're just going to follow what I do. The first exercise that we're starting with is a paused crunch. So we're going to lay back like we're about to do a sit-up, feet up. We're going to crunch, hold, and back down. Crunch, hold, and back down. All right? Get yourself ready. We're going to start this first round of our Tabata core in 4, 3, 2, 1. We got that paused crunch. And back down. Paused crunch. And back down. It's just for a second or two. Doesn't have to be a super long pause. We're just adding that in. Make it a little more difficult. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. The next exercise that we have is plank jacks. In that high plank, popping those feet in and out. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. We got a nice plank position. Pop those feet in and out. Nice controlled pace. If you need to, what you can do is just a little step out, step to the sides. Nice and controlled. Get those plank jacks going. If you need this to be a little bit harder, you can also drop that down to a low plank. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, our third exercise is a leg raise. We've got hands behind the butt, feet straight out, all the way up. Nice and controlled on the way down, as close to the ground as you can get. 3, 2, 1, let's go right into it. Nice and controlled. Back up, squeeze those abs all the way through. We want to pull that belly button down to the floor, keeping that core tight the whole time. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, our fourth exercise is a side climber. in a low plank. Bring that knee up to the elbow, nice and slow and controlled. In 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee up, nice and slow. Pause. Same thing on the other side. Slow pause. Just back and forth. Slow and controlled. Squeezing those obliques all the way through. 4 seconds. Good. One more each side. 2, 1, and rest. All right. Our final exercise for this little circuit is we're going to kick those feet up, and we got Russian twists. Big rotations in 3, 2, 1. I want those chest and shoulders twisting, twisting, twisting. Big rotations all the way across. All the way across. There we go. 5 seconds. Keep it moving quick. You should feel those sides of those abs, those obliques firing. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we got that first round down. We're gonna go back to that first exercise, that paused crunch. In 3, in 2, 1. We are right into that paused crunch. All you gotta focus on is getting those shoulder blades off the ground. Nice squeeze of those abs. Good, just stay in it. 5 seconds, all the way to the end. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, back that second exercise. We're gonna flip it over. We got plank jacks next. Like I said, if you need it to be a little bit harder, just drop it down into a low plank. In 3, 2, 1, I'm gonna start out with high plank. Next round, I'll hit that low plank with you. But we want that core tight. I want your shoulders right over the tops of your hands and your shoulders, hips, and heels all in one straight line. Keeping that core tight, don't let that lower back take over. There we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. And we're flipping it back. We got those leg raises in 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Core tight. Raise those legs. Slow and controlled on the way down. Raise those legs. Nice. Slow. Keeping it working. There we go. 5 seconds. Nice and controlled. One more good one. Slow, slow, slow. And rest. And we're going to flip it back to that low plank with those side climbers. Here we go. Big deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. Nice and controlled. Squeeze those obliques. Bring that knee all the way to the outside as far as you can. There we go. Controlled, staying in that plank. Controlled, staying in that plank. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're flipping it back over. We got the Russian twist to finish out this second round. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Feet up nice and high. Big rotations. Turn those chest and shoulders all the way across. The higher you pick up those feet, the harder it's going to be. If you need it to be a little easier, you just drop those feet to the ground. Same thing. Stay lean back. Keep that core engaged the whole time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, let's hit that third round. We're already ready for it. Big deep breath. Final time on each one. We got the pause crunch in 3, in 2, 1. Let's go. Up and pause. Back down. Up and pause. Back down. Good. Nice and controlled. Stick with me. We got 10 seconds. Remember, final time on each one of these. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're going to flip over. We're back to those plank jacks. Remember, this time I'm going to make it a little harder on myself. I'm going to drop it back down to that low plank in 3, in 2, 1. Let's go. Keep that core tight. And the only reason I'm dropping down to this low plank is just to make it a little bit harder on myself. There we go. Stay tight, stay moving. We want to squeeze those abs. Control that breathing the whole way through. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good work. We're going to flip it over. We got those leg raises. Get yourself ready. Big deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hands behind the butt. Nice and controlled on the way up. Slow it down. Squeeze those abs all the way down. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Slow that drop as much as you can. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're flipping it over. We got side climbers. Side climbers in 5. Big deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice and controlled. Squeeze those abs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. There we go. Core tight, stay in. Core tight, stay in. 10 seconds. Good. This one's not super quick. We're just trying to squeeze all the way through. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now we're gonna flip back over into that Russian twist. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna pick those feet up. Nice big rotations. Nice big rotations. All the way to the end. 10 seconds. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, catch your breath real quick. We got a little bit left. We're gonna do a little follow the leader to finish out. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna watch me, you're just gonna copy me. All these exercises are gonna be super simple. Do not rest until I tell you to. And we're gonna finish out the last few minutes of this workout like this. All right? So first thing we're gonna start with is hitting those obliques some more. So I'm gonna have you set up like you're about to do some sit-ups. Then we're just gonna squeeze the abs to the side, squeeze the abs to the side. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, just a quick little squeeze, quick little squeeze. You call them toe touches, oblique squeezes, whatever you want. Nice squeeze to each side. Nice and controlled, keeping it moving. And remember, even if I stop, I don't want you to stop. We're gonna try to stay in it till this time is up. Good squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now we're gonna take that into a nice, big, full sit-up in 3, 2, 1. Nice big sit-up, big reach. If this is feeling easy, keep your hands behind your head or across your chest, cutting out that momentum. Or if you're struggling just a little bit, use those hands to create a little bit more momentum. We are almost done with this workout. Just stay with me just a little bit longer. Oh yeah. Nice big sit-ups. Nice big sit-ups. Good, and we're gonna lay back right into some flutter kicks in 3, 2, 1. Hands behind the butt, feet barely off the ground. Keep that core tight, squeeze those abs. There we go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Almost there. We got 10 more seconds. We're gonna flip it over into a plank. 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna finish out this workout in that plank. I want you to get nice and tight, core squeezed. We're just gonna hold this plank. I'm not telling you how much time there's left. That's okay. Just trust me. Squeeze those abs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We're holding that plank. Make this just a little bit harder. We're gonna start rolling those hips from the left to the right. Nice big squeeze in those abs. Let's drop it down to a low plank. Keep those hip rolls going. There we go. Good. We are almost there. Do not drop out of this plank. Good. All right, this is the final 30 seconds. I just want you holding that plank. If you can, in that low plank, just squeeze and hold. We got 20 seconds left. Need something a little bit easier. That high plank is gonna be just a little bit easier. Good, you got 15 seconds and we're done with it. All the way through to the end. Almost done. Stay with it, keep that core tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. And that is it, everyone. Thank you so much for coming and putting up with me today with this core workout. We got a lot of cool workouts coming for you, and I'm excited to be a part of it. Love you guys. See you soon.